Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of France. This is FNN, French News Network. It is currently 6:30 a.m., November 20th, 1917, and this is Bryce Vallejo here to bring the news. Today in France, we continue to see the economy plummet, due to major damage left from the Battle of Somme last year. After nearly recovering from the Battle of Verdun, the Battle of Somme added on to the debt, digging France into a deeper hole. Speaking of the Battle of Somme, 2 days ago marked the 1-year mark for the end of the Battle of Somme. The day was spent remembering the near 500,000 French soldiers that lost their lives fighting for our country. Make sure you stay tuned to hear more about France's condition after these battles. Let's hear from our newscaster Bruce for more about the weather. Thanks, Bryce. Well, today in France we seem to be experiencing an early weather, meaning that it's time to go from thin jackets into overly excessive snow gear. On Monday, we seem to be experiencing temperatures that reach below 6 degrees Celsius, with a cool breeze and a slight chance of snow. On Tuesday, this just in. Breaking news. A British force is launching a surprise attack near Cambrai against German defenses. 9 infantry divisions, 5 cavalry divisions, and... John, am I reading this right? I am? Sorry about that, folks. 5 cavalry divisions, along with 3 tank brigades, are also participating in the attack, which was led by British General of the Third Army, Julian Byng. Julian Byng was a full-time soldier who was promoted to Major General in 1909. He was recently gained popularity due to his wins in Canada for when he captured Vimy Ridge in April earlier this year. The attack on Cambrai is currently overwhelming the German defenses due to the combined attack of Mark IVs and artillery barrages used on offense. Let's head over to our weapons expert Brandon for more information on those new tools of war. Thanks, Brian. Well, there were 2 crucial points to that attack: tanks and artillery guns. As previously mentioned, 3 tank brigades consisting of Mark IVs were used in the attack, or more specifically, 478 tanks were used. These tanks were introduced in May and are making their first appearance in mass warfare as we speak. They are being used to crush lanes in front of them and act as cover for advancing soldiers. Second, artillery was used to counter battery and weaken defenses. This worked due to the gun's target being previously aimed before their siege. That's all we've got for this attack at Cambrai. Let's go back to Bryce to continue your daily news. I appreciate it, Brian. Well, you hear here, folks. Another battle has ensued near the borders of Cambrai against the German defenses. Sorry for the interruption. We'll pass it right back to Brian for the weather. Good evening, Germany. It is 6 p.m. December 7th, and this is Germany's war info provider Barrett, here to tell you all you need to know about the Great War. It has been a week since German defenses have counterattacked Britain after the surprise attack in Cambrai. As you most likely know, our German soldiers lost quite a bit of land due to the Britain's cheap surprise attack on November 20th. They attacked the Hindenburg Line, about 8 miles west of Cambrai. They prepared for their attack by setting up offense at night to avoid detection like the cowards that they are. Then they charged in aimlessly with nearly 475 tanks and overwhelmed our defenses 8-3. On the first day, they took 7,500 prisoners, but luckily bad weather prevented the cavalry from breaking through any further. After 9 long days, the British managed to gain 6 miles of land until November 30th, where we managed to launch a counterattack by the German Second Army, which was led by General Georg von der Marwitz. Let's visit our military expert Benedict for more information on General Georg von der Marwitz. Appreciated, Bennett. Today, our special guest for this segment is General Georg von der Marwitz. Marwitz was born on July 7, 1856 in Pomerania, Prussia, and enrolled in the army in 1875. He commanded a cavalry regiment from 1886 to 1900. He would then go on to become the Inspector General of the Prussian Army's cavalry. When World War I began, he saw a brief increase in popularity due to his leading role in a cavalry infantry, where he would have a brief encounter with Russia before retreating back to the east. He grew popularity once again with his leadership during the counterattack against the British forces in Cambrai. He shows a great amount of potential, and we as a nation grow eager to see what he can do for us in the future. Thanks for the info, Benedict. Back to our story. Marwitz led the Second Army, which consisted of 20 divisions, to counterattack the British forces. The next 5 days of fighting were unlike any battle ever seen before in war. By December 5, the German army pushed Britain back nearly to where their position was. These series of battles are the first major use of tanks that we have seen by far. By December 7, our glorious nation managed to regain the territory that we lost to the British surprise attack. The casualties of this battle are estimated to be about 45,000 soldiers. However, the German army managed to barely prevent Britain from going any further, showing just how strong our nation can be. This battle clearly portrays the drastic change of modern warfare, foreshadowing the future of fighting in wars entirely. That's all we have for today. Thank you very much for watching. So please make sure to tune into GWI tomorrow for more everyday updates on this great war.